friends, I welcome you all in my show, The Opinion Platform. Today we are going to discuss about what is happening in Madhya Pradesh Assembly election. All of us know that Madhya Pradesh is in election mode and flood of rallies are happening in Madhya Pradesh. All parties have sent their star leaders to campaign and to convince the voters in their party's favor. Well, we also know that in India there are 5 states which are going to be in election mode, and in these 5 states on different dates voting will take place, but all voting will conclude on November 30 and the results will be declared on December 3. Today's hot topic is that in Madhya Pradesh, Kamal Nath has given one of the most surprising statement. What is the statement that we'll discuss through the question? To discuss on this issue, we have Dr. Abhay Kumar is a political scientist and a historian, and he keeps close watches as what are the things unfolding every day in national and international politics. So today, and he is one of the foremost scholars of secularism. He keeps working around secular issues and Muslim rights issues and so on. Well, Dr. Abhayji, I welcome you in my channel with the first question that Kamal Nath has given statement. I am directly coming to the point that Kamal Nath, ex-Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, has given this statement that a BJP is trying to take the credit of building the Ram temple, which will be unveiled in January, probably on 22nd January 2024. So Kamal Nath has attempted by giving a statement that it was Congress party and Rajiv Gandhi who had got the lock of the Babri mosque unlocked, that has led to the building of Ram temple. How do you see this statement?
Thank you, Dharmaraj. Thank you all of you for watching Dharmaraj's opinion platform. Friends, it is very sad that Kamal Nath has given this statement. And whatever Kamal Nath has said is not very different from what he has been doing of late, and he has been trying to play soft Hindutva card. Friends, why we need to talk about this issue? Because in our country, media is also divided on communal and secular line. We know it very well that most of journalists who are controlling media houses, they are making public opinion, they are in a dominant positions, they are all supporting Hindutva narrative. Okay, Ravish Kumar has called them Godi media. Okay, so this is true, there is no doubt about it, because they have completely compromised with the ethics of journalism. They are just giving one side of a story, and they have completely forgotten the story of the people, and they are trying to strengthen, they are trying to promote Hindu Muslims narrative with the sole purpose that voters should be polarized on the religious line. But my differences is also with the secular journalists, the so-called secular journalists, because they generally try to underplay, okay, the soft Hindutva issue being played by the so-called secular leaders. So a true secular journalist, a true secular scholar must speak the truth. If BJP is playing communal politics, we must oppose it. But if secular leader, the so-called secular leader, if he is also trying to play soft Hindutva card, then we must also stand against it. And that is why I congratulate you that you have taken this topic. Kamal Nath had said recently in an interview with Indian Express that Rajiv Gandhi ne tala khola. Rajiv Gandhi got Babri Masjid lock open. Okay, it was opened by the efforts of Rajiv Gandhi. And basically, why did he say so? We know it very well that the BJP government under Narendra Modi ji is facing a crisis. Modi ji has ruled here for 10 years, and all those promises which he gave all those promises which he made 10 years back, that he will give employment, he will make India become a Vishwaguru,
100 smart cities.
100 smart city, the petroleum prices will go down, the strength of money will go up, everything which the Congress government was not able to do it, he would be able to do, and national security will also be taken care of, everything, all kinds of promises he has made. But we know it very well that most of his promises have failed. I remember it that when UPA government was in power, we used to pay, I think, 500 rupees or 400 something to buy one gas cylinder. Now you have to pay 1100, 1200 rupees. And now, because of the election, 150 or 200 rupees have been reduced. Okay. So Modi ji has increased the price of gas cylinder so much that he can easily increase 100, 200 rupees. Okay. And he would give this impression that he is making pro-people policies. So government has failed completely, and even the internal survey by the BJP, by the RSS has completely made them shocked that if everything goes as per the course of as per the thing, BJP will be able to come to the power. So earlier Modi ji was in double mind whether to hold these elections earlier or he should wait for, let's say, elections to be held at the appropriate time. But as of now, it appears that elections will be held as per the schedule. So what is the plan of the BJP? The BJP's plan is to get the temple, Ram temple, inaugurated, okay, in couple of months, and then after that some media reports are also coming that Hindutva organization will take out rallies across the country to celebrate this temple opening, inauguration of the temple, and it will be projected as if that Hindus have achieved everything. If you are paying 1200 rupees for gas cylinder, this is not the concern of the Hindutva forces. You are educated, you have done PhD, if you are not getting job, this is not the concern of Hindutva forces. If children in schools are not getting, let's say, books, if they are not able to get meal, this is not the concern of the BJP. If the prices have gone up, this is not the problem of, let's say, the RSS. If foreign policies is not working properly, this is not the issue of the BJP. The BJP believes and the RSS believes once temple is constructed, all problems will be solved. So this is the concern of the Congress party also. It can be understood that BJP is going to communalize everything on temple issue. So what is the way out? The way out should be the communal politics should be dealt with the principle of secularism and social justice. Okay. So Kamal Naths should have said that we will support caste census. He should have said that we will support, let's say, a scholarship the women. He should say that he would support a scholarship for the Dalits. He should say that he will give more policies to deprived community from the, let's say, upper caste. So he is not talking about what socio-economic policies. There may be some, but his focus is more on communal issue. He is trying to give this message among the voters that we can also play Hindutva card. Why are you going for the BJP? So this is his anxiety to come to power anyhow. So Gandhiji has said that means and ends should be in harmony. If you use unfair means, I don't think that he will be able to get desired result. So I condemn Kamal Naths' statement, and he is also following the same strategy of the BJP which the Congress party is opposing. It is very sad for Indian politics.
A total of 230 assembly constituencies will go polling in Madhya Pradesh on November 17. In last assembly election which took place in 2018, Congress has won the clear majority. Not the clear majority we cannot exactly say, because Congress has won 114 out of 230 and 115 seats were required by winning a vote share of 41.5%, whereas the BJP has come second, being a little far from the clear majority, winning 109 seats but with more vote share of 41.6%. So this anxiety, as you have pointed out, that Kamal Nath's anxiety can be understood through his statement that by through any means, he wants to send message across voters that there is no issue, including communal issue like Ram Temple, or in the name of building temples, Congress can also do it. So what is your understanding about? It is very natural, it appears, that for a leader who has got almost close vote share, but in Indian democracy it is not a guarantee. Vote share is not a guarantee of winning seats required for the clear majority. How do you understand this phenomenon?
As far as poll survey is concerned, it is being claimed that Congress party is in a better position. But the fight is not one-sided, okay? That Congress has completely won it. And since the BJP is in power both in state and in center, and media is under the total control of the BJP. So the BJP is like, let's say, Australian team, okay? It can bounce back, okay? It is like South African team, it can bounce back, okay? So you may play good cricket, you may be able to take 2-3 wickets early, and it may give the impression that you will win the match, but a strong team can fight back. So this is the concern of, let's say, Kamal Naths. Kamal Naths wants to get power anyhow, okay? And that is why he is playing soft Hindutva card, okay? So I am not a, let's say, Jyotish, okay, astrologer, that I could say which party is coming, okay? I am not being funded by anybody. We are a scholar and we have to look at things critically. We would wish that communal parties are defeated and secular and democratic parties are voted to power. This is our wish. But we have to also keep in mind that the so-called secular parties are doing what? What kind of policies they are promising? What kind of issues they are raising in their electoral campaigns? So you are a scholar of English literature, you know there is a very famous proverb in English that morning shows the day, okay? So the morning shows the day. So the poll campaign may show the day that how the government Kamal Nath will be heading if he is elected to power. So before talking to you, I was just going through the newspaper, and several media reports have said that it is not the first time that Kamal Nath has played soft Hindutva card. Kamal Nath has been raising this Hindutva card time and again, and I want to give you a few of them. So he has made a poll promise, Kamal Naths, that he will buy cow dung from Gosala. He has also made a promise that Ram Temple route will be constructed. And one very bizarre thing is that he is making a promise that once the Congress party comes to power, he will help or he will work for constructing Sita temple in Sri Lanka. See, he is not building Sita temple in, let's say, Madhya Pradesh, but he will influence also. I don't know much detail about it. So I was just breaking my head that what Kamal Nath is doing. You know one thing, Madhya Pradesh has got largest population of Adivasi, okay? And Adivasi is in very, very difficult situations. Their socio-economic developments are very low. So he should have said something about Adivasi community. But instead of raising those issues, he is again using communal politics. And through your channel, I would like to draw the attention of the central leadership of the Congress party that they should take note of it, and at least Rahul Gandhi, who is taking a very firm stand on communalism, he should give a clear message. He should ask Kamal Nath that whether we lose or whether we win, the principal politics is that we should never resort to communal politics. And Dharmaraj ji, it is very much coincidence that the day when Kamal Nath ji has made this statement, he played soft Hindutva card, I was reading Hind Swaraj. Hind Swaraj is a very small book written by Gandhi ji in 909, some 110 or 15 years back. And Gandhi ji, who is Gandhi ji? Gandhi is the supreme leader of Congress party. Nobody can deny it, okay? Nehru ji was PM, okay? But Nehru ji also considered Gandhi ji as the leader. So he is the topmost leader of Congress party, the father of the nation. So I was reading Gandhi ji's Hind Swaraj because I have to teach something. I am teaching a paper at a college, so I was once again reading it. So the Gandhi ji wrote this book in 1909, and there is one chapter, Hindu and Muslim question, on Hindu and Muslim question. And I thought that why not through your channel, I should just repeat 2 or 3 things. And we should remind Congress party of the message of Gandhi ji, whose successor are the congressmen. So the Gandhi ji has said very clearly, even Kamal Naths ji, you should again read it, Gandhi ji. Gandhi ji has said that India is a country of many religions. India is not a country of one religion. Okay. So Ram temple issue should be left to people. People should go to temple. Why politician in a secular state is too much worried about getting the temple inaugurated and getting the credit for the construction of, let's say, Ram temple? And even I condemn that Prime Minister, even the Corona time, he went to inaugurate the temple. I think 1 or 2 years back, when you were not allowed to even go to market and buy vegetable. At that time, he went
out of house.
Yes, and then many people were even beaten up at that time. At a time when the workers were not given, let's say, train facility, bus facility to reach their home. At a time when Adivasi got crushed under the railway. At that time, Prime Minister went, and he was not speaking on the suffering of the people. He went and he inaugurated it. So the point is that leave religion to people. In a secular country, leaders should take care of social and economic issues. Leaders should take care of the health of the country. Leaders should take into the account the problem of, let's say, people, not Hindus and Muslims. And Gandhi ji had also said, do not interfere with one's religion. So why should we feel proud that a temple has been constructed? Why should we feel proud that a masjid or a mosque has been constructed? Why should we take credit? Leave religion to people. Do not interfere. And Gandhi ji has said very clearly that the bloods of Hindus and Muslims are the same, and we are the same people. If you have different religion, we do not become enemies. And Gandhi ji has said that even among followers of Shivaism and even the followers of Vaishnavism, there are some differences. So some differences are there among Hindus and Muslims. So are differences among the followers of Shiva, the followers of Vishnu. But those differences should not lead us to become enemy of each other. And politicians must stop appeasing majority community. This is very bad for this country. Even the Chief Justice, the Election Commission can take note of it. And you know, India is a country of composite nationalism. First of all, Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, the founder of Aligarh Muslim University, who has been demonized by Hindu right, okay, he has said that India is like a newly wedded bride whose 2 beautiful eyes are Hindus and Muslims. Gandhi ji reiterated the same thing on March 24, 1947, when he said that I would say that Hindus and Muslims are 2 eyes of Mother India. So you could say that even the Gandhi ji in his message has rephrased what Sir Syed Ahmad Khan has said. There are many policies, there are many issues, there are many ideas of Sir Syed Ahmad Khan which you may not approve of. That is absolutely fine. But largely Hindus and Muslims, they have worked here for the unity of the people. So Kamal Naths ji, please understand that whatever you are doing it for the petty interest. You are doing it for the vote bank. You should not go and fish in troubled water. Whatever BJP is doing, it is absolutely doing communal politics, and you cannot defeat communal politics with communalism. You cannot douse fire with fire. So I request through your channel the central leadership, Sonia Gandhi ji, Rahul Gandhi ji, that if they are really concerned about winning election, if they are really concerned about making India developed, if they are really concerned about India, which stands for inclusiveness, then go for caste census, then go for implementing social justice policy, then go for giving people relief, then go for promising that jobs will be given, then go for putting brake on privatization, go for giving jobs to unemployed youth. Do not play soft card. And why we have done good thing by highlighting this issue, that these issues are being left out deliberately by the secular journalists also. They think that okay, whatever Kamal Naths is doing, it is important for winning elections. See, if you go and talk to them in private conversation, that why you are making this issue on your platform, that Kamal Naths is playing soft Hindutva card, they will in private conversation will say, Dharmaraj ji, I don't disapprove of it, but it is needed for election. That mindset, that it is needed for elections, we can also do communalism ahead of the election. We can also allow police to beat some Muslims, and then it will create polarization, and then we could give a strong message among the Hindus that okay, we are the real leaders of the Hindus. That policies has caused much problem, and we should not forget this point, that before the rise of Narendra Modi ji and before the rise of the BJP, India has seen many communal rights, and for that secular parties cannot run away from being blamed. So I congratulate you. You have done wonderful thing by highlighting this issue.
One last question, or maybe after that one more question I may ask you. It's very interesting to note that the way Congress leadership largely, officially Mallikarjun Kharge is the president of the Congress party, but everybody knows that actually Congress party is being popularized more under the leadership of Rahul Gandhi. The most surprising aspect of the Congress campaign is largely divided in South Indian campaign and North Indian campaign. I see whenever there is an election in North Indian states, even Congress becomes equally towing the line of all those conservative issues like temple and cow dung and cow and temple and Hindu rights and more assertion over Hindutva politics and everything. But the same Congress party, when it goes to campaign in South Indian states, their Congress suddenly comes up with new promises. Like for example, in last Karnataka Assembly elections, Congress came up with 6 people's promises to fulfill, that the moment Congress will come to power, Congress will immediately implement those 6 issues. When I came to know about those 6 issues, all these 6 issues had nothing to do with communal flare-up, and all these issues had a strong promise serving the people in a real sense. How do you see? Whereas the BJP, when it goes in election, no matter whether it is in northeastern states like Sikkim, Tripura, Assam, Manipur, all these states, or North Indian states or South Indian states, Tamil Nadu, even in Tamil Nadu, BJP, even in Tamil Nadu would promise that we'll make a temple. Even in Karnataka, all of us know that Karnataka under the regime of BJP has become too much communalized. Often we know Shri Ram senior organizations like during February, all these marches are led by conservative groups. How do you see this basic difference between Congress and BJP? Don't you find Congress pretends to be secular as per the nature of the states or something? Because in South India, most of the anti-Congress or anti-BJP parties have catered more to the needs of the people, so Congress immediately changes their color, whereas BJP remains adamant, and still BJP could manage to get the center in control, and for 10 years Narendra Modi ji is ruling. How do you see this difference?
The difference between Congress and BJP is that BJP is controlled and run by RSS. Okay. And RSS, Rashtriya Samsevak Sangh, was founded in 1925. It is a fundamentalist organization. It believes in Hindu supremacy, and it is very strict in getting its ideology implemented. So when you go and meet, let's say, people in RSS or people in the BJP, you will find one kind of color, okay? You will find generally one kind of color, and then it is more ideologically oriented, okay? But that is not to believe that it has not compromised with its ideology. For example, the RSS talks about a Swadeshi movement, okay? But we know what kind of economic policies Modi ji is carrying forward, okay? It is completely crony capitalism, okay? He is economic idea is based on enriching a few already rich people. Okay, so RSS has also compromised. And one thing, Dharmaraj, I am telling you, you see the poll campaign of the BJP also, statewide also. The way BJP talks about Ram Temple and hard Hindutva issues in, let's say, Uttar Pradesh or Bihar or maybe Madhya Pradesh, you will find very different.
In fact, in Goa, BJP says that they will allow beef eating. They'll continue beef eating in hotels and all.
Yes.
Even in northeastern states.
And also the similar statements are also given by the leaders in northeast also.
Okay, yeah, exactly.
So politicians are very clever. You understand? Politicians are very clever because they are hungry for power. So we should never believe that the BJP and RSS is just strict and it is completely following. There is also internal fight within the party. We keep hearing that Narendra Modi ji is not liked by many people in the RSS and in party also. We all have some experience of the party. If one leader is giving all credit, okay, then definitely BJP is not made by one leader. BJP is not the party of one leader. So there is also infighting, and within the BJP, this issue is not highlighted. There is also a deep division on caste line also. The upper caste people in the BJP, they are completely against the interest of the lower caste who are working in their own party. So you could also see the caste-based division within the party. You know, in the RSS, all the Sarstangla were either Brahmins or they were Rajputs, okay, upper caste. They were all. There is not a single women Sar Sanchalak in RSS. All top posts of the RSS, they are all.
There's only one Rajput. Even in RSS,
okay.
There's only
yes,
one.
Yes, Sometimes
Raju Bhaiya.
Sometimes what happens that factually, I don't remember many things. The point is that it is completely upper caste, male dominated, particularly Brahmins. Brahmin male, okay, Brahmin male. So in BJP also, you will find that they compromise with their policy. But Congress is a very different party. Congress, we will be talking about Congress party. That Congress party, Rajni Kothari, in his essays and in his book Politics in India, Rajni Kothari has given the term Congress system. What do you mean by Congress system? To put it very simply, he basically is saying that Congress is not only a party, it is like a coalition in which the right, the center, the left are all there. Congress party sometimes work as a ruling party, at the same time it also works as an opposition party. So the difference between the Congress and BJP is that despite the fact that the BJP also compromises, despite the fact that the RSS is also overlooking many issues when the BJP is going away from the Sangh ideology, but the Congress is a different in a sense that it is not completely guided by one principle, one line. There is no totalitarian command system in the Congress party. So you will find right-winger leader in BJP, in Congress you will find left-oriented leader. You will find also centrist leader also. And traditionally, Congress party is held together by the top leadership. Once upon a time, Gandhiji was the key leader. Then Nehru ji became, and after Indira ji, Rajiv Gandhi, and now Rahul Gandhi. So we have to tell Rahul Gandhi ji that Rahul Gandhi ji, the stated ideology of Congress party is the philosophy of Gandhi and Nehru or Indian secularism. So why you are talking, why your leaders are talking in a folk tongue? Today, Kamal Naths issues might be overlooked by, let's say, the secularist journalists, but journalists like you is raising this issue. So people know it. In the age of social media, Rahul Gandhi ji, we know it what Kamal Naths is saying. So it will not be acceptable for us that BJP will do programmatic communalism and you will do communalism when you require, okay, when you want to do it. That you will do opportunism. That will not be done. I mean to say, let it put it very simply, that BJP does communalism as its stated policy. Systematically it is communal. And Congress party says that we are not systematic, but whenever situation demands, we can turn communal. That policy will not be acceptable for us, because now we understand that what Rahul Gandhi is talking in Kerala and what Kamal Nath is talking in, let's say, Bhopal. The Congress party has to maintain a harmony between what it says in Kerala and what it is doing in Uttar Pradesh and Bhopal. And Congress party should promote leader like Khadge ji, who is talking about social justice. So instead of promoting social justice ideology, many top leaders of the Congress party, they are talking about more communal issues. So Dharmaraj ji, going back to Rajni Kothari's argument, Congress system, what has happened today, that earlier there was a balance between left, center and right. Now within the Congress party, left oriented people are there, but the hegemony of the right wing leaders has become big.
It's very interesting to note in Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan has set a record of being the longest serving chief ministers of all chief ministers who have become chief minister in Madhya Pradesh. He has almost ruled close to 16 or 17 years. In the middle, only for 15 months he was not chief minister. Whereas Kamal Nath, going from, he is originally said to be belonging to Uttar Pradesh. But when we see the performance of Kamal Nath in the previous government, when in 2018 Congress has won in MP, Kamal Nath had come up with many policies, pro-people's policies, and Kamal Nath in a very short span had suddenly become very popular even among those people who had hardly any access to government's policies. Why, again, coming back to the same question, why again Kamal Nath, instead of popularizing more of his works done during a very short period of time, being a chief minister, had to take recourse to this communal politics in which BJP is the master. All of us know that in the communal politics is a BJP's forte. It's their field. You can't defeat BJP in their field, entering into their chakravyuh. So instead of popularizing the pro-people policies which Kamal Nath popularly did and succeeded, in fact, in his tenure, he is not known to be an OBC, but he implemented many reservation policies of OBC reservation in MP, whereas Shivraj Singh Chauhan, who is by default belongs to OBC, but in his regime there's not much advancement of OBC communities. Kamal Nath would have stick to these issues instead of Ram Temple issue. How do you see this?
Dharmaraj ji, you have asked very important question. To say it in brief, Congress party is today ideologically confused. It is ideologically confused. Rahul Gandhi and some leaders, they are left oriented. I am not saying that they are leftist. Okay, they believe that inclusion, social justice, these are very important issues, and that is why Rahul Gandhi, within the limitation, with much criticism, he has done quite well. Okay, and his politics is very different from even his sister, who never misses any opportunity to visit temple. I have no problem, Priyanka ji, you visit temple every day, you do puja 24 hours, but why do you do puja before camera? That means that you want to send a message that I am the champion of Hindus. No bhakt, okay, can do puja before camera. A true bhakt will always remember God when he or she is in isolation. So Priyanka Gandhi ji is also playing to
a great extent, I would say.
To great extent, to some extent, whatever you may like to say it, but she is also following the same line. Within the Congress party, traditionally, and now that force has become very powerful. Traditionally, there is a very strong section within the Congress party, and which believes that to come to power in India, the main plan should be that Congress party should be seen brazenly that it is a party of Hindus. they absolutely believe it. They believe that the only way to counter BJP is to play soft Hindutva. And the statement which Kamal Naths ji has made, that it was Rajiv Gandhi ji who opened the lock of Babri Masjid, and that is why temple could be constructed. So at his time, the Hindu right leaders, the communal leaders within the Congress party, they also gave advice to Rajiv Gandhi ji ki sir, open kara dijiye, get it open, okay, then all Hindus will consider you as a Hindu samrat, okay, the leader of Hindus. He also made a mistake, and that mistake was so big, it was a Himalayan blunder, that after that the Congress party in 1984, remember Dharmaraj ji, we should not forget it. And I am also trying to give this message to the Hindu right within the Congress party, the communal forces within the Congress party. Sir, if you believe strongly that in India winning elections is important because you have to play communal card, so remember this fact that in 1984 Congress party got overwhelming majority. Congress party won seats more than even Nehru could win, okay, after independence. But once Rajiv Gandhi ji played this communal card, after that he should have got more votes, he should have taken more seats, but after that he lost power. Because you cannot always talk about religion when people are hungry. I understand that voters can be persuaded by taking up communal issue. It is very powerful, and that is why in some elections BJP has been successful. But there is also a limitation to it. If everything can be addressed by the religion, then nobody would have gone to field, and nobody would have gone to, let's say, factory, things would have not been produced. So religion has its limitation. So communal politics, as you have rightly said, will not give much benefit to, let's say, Congress party. Basically what Congress party is doing, a particular section within the Congress party, they are imitating BJP, and by imitating BJP, the Congress party will become more and more discredited, it will lose more and more elections, it will become unpopular. So the ideology of the Congress party is social justice and secularism, the marginalized community, and they should try to make policies on those issues rather than imitating and parroting BJP's leaders' ideology and their speeches.
Across the globe, whenever any country goes in election, it is very noticeable that dominant parties and non-dominant parties are largely differentiated on one ground in their political difference, that happens to be the religious background or the religious issue. India as a country during election is no exception. Even in India, whenever there is election, even at the smallest level, which you can call at the village level election of Mukhya and Pradhan, that most of the people also say it, or Gram Panchayat and Panchayat, to the level of the Prime Minister, religion somehow captures the center stage. No party is exception. Either you are pro-religious issue or anti-religious issue. So Madhya Pradesh elections is happening, and one of the most promising chief ministerial candidate, Kamal Naths from the Congress party, at that time when the top leadership of the Congress party are promising to implement inclusive policies, pro-people policies, and caste census like revolutionary steps. At this moment, Kamal Naths taking back or going back to the issues of 30-40 years ago, in fact due to which even the Congress party has been actually out of power, as Abhay ji has said, Dr. Abhay has said, that Rajiv Gandhi had made sure that to permanently scratch his or make space in the hearts of the Hindus, he must open the lock of Babri Mosque, which was anyway locked, and there used to be no worship and offering of namaz. But he was advised by his advisors to open the Babri Mosque lock so that he could make some space. But unfortunately, after 20 years, we saw that this issue was captured by BJP, because of which BJP came to power and not the Congress party, which has opened the Babri Mosque lock. It is very important that even in a country like France, when France goes in election, Muslim issues become very dominant, and all local French leaders begin to promise to their citizens that rising fundamentalism among Muslims would be curtailed if certain parties come to power. Emmanuel Macron had done the same. Last question, I would request you to be quite brief. How do you see the relation between religion and parliamentary politics? What is the relation between religion and parliamentary politics? Without religion, is there any possibility of doing parliamentary politics?
In a secular democracy, India is a secular democracy, religion is the private affair of any individual. Our constitution has said clearly in fundamental right that a state cannot discriminate anybody on the basis of caste, on the basis of religion. Everybody is equal. Hindu has got the same right as Muslims have got. Nobody is second class citizen. And the day any politician thinks that Muslim will be reduced to second class citizen, then India will not survive. You understand? It cannot survive. India can only survive when there is a secular democracy. So this is the reality, this is the theory, this is the philosophy, this is the spirit. But it is unfortunate that sometimes democracy is hollowed out, okay, by resorting to unfair practices. And in this country, I must say that the way Hindutva politics is being waged, it is a threat to Indian democracy. And the way RSS is imagining India, that imagination is based on communal divide, and it is not good for the country. So the mix of religion and politics is dangerous, and it has been said by Gandhiji, it has been said by Ambedkarji, it has been said by everybody. So it is very dangerous that even in our parliament, religious slogans are being given. You know it. It is given quite often. You know it very well that recently an MP, BJP MP from South Delhi, where we are sitting, we are holding this discussion in JNU at Ganga Dhaba, and this Ganga Dhaba and JNU is under South Delhi constituency. From this area, a person called Biduri ji, Ramesh Biduri, has publicly said in parliament before media when millions of people are watching that Muslims are terrorists, and he said something against the religious sentiment of minority community, and the party must have taken actions against him, but the party has not taken actions. Even he was given more responsibility in upcoming elections in Rajasthan. On the other hand, Rahul Gandhi has been disqualified from parliament for even uttering the name Modi. So the point is that any religious communal issues in parliamentary democracy is a threat. And I think let's go back to Gandhiji, let's go back to Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. India is a beautiful bride whose two beautiful eyes are Hindus and Muslim, and India belongs to Hindus as much India belongs to Muslim, and any politics based on communal issue can yield some result for a particular party, but in long run it will destroy this country. And the reason why we are opposing, we are criticizing Kamal Nath, and we are pleading Rahul Gandhi to take action against him, because if BJP and RSS, if they are going on communal line, the point is to check them, to stop them, to defeat them, to corner them, to marginalize them, instead of following them for petty interests. Thank you very much.
We see that intolerance is on rise across the world. India is, of course, I said that we are part of the world. So here also, under BJP regime, we have witnessed scores of multiple incidents of intolerant violence against minority. I don't know, the Congress, which is eyeing at the minority vote share in all elections, what will Kamal Nath bring for the Congress on offer, while giving a statement that it was Congress who should really be given the credit of Ram Temple building. You were watching my show, The Opinion Platform. We had for conversation, Dr. Abhay Kumar, political scientist and historian and a professor as well. Thank you very much. I hope that you will continue watching this channel. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you, and please support Dharmaraj ji. He is doing wonderful show. Thank you all of you.